Hey you guys, hey my loves, hey everybody, it's Harriet, aka Honey, and I'm back for another quick video, and I'm back. Here's that curly black wig, and I'm wearing it today for a reason. Anyway, I want to start out with this intro by saying I'm hoping everybody's staying safe. And I know it's getting hot, summertime is coming, it's definitely getting hot. And I just want you to know, no matter what y'all do, I can't tell you what to do. You're going to do what you do. Just be safe when you do it, because you don't want to get sick. The worst part about it is to be sick when it's 80, 90 degrees outside. I'd rather be sick when it's cold. I got a reason to stay inside and want to stay inside. So anyway, I'm coming to you with this video because I have been telling you guys, and I know it's been anticipated, but you remember the curly ponytail that I had that was black and purple? This one? Well, I went ahead and I washed it, as well as this one, and I went ahead and curled her. And so I'm gonna just basically do this video showing you guys how to take your old ponytails, because you don't always want to throw them out. You can still wear them, and like, she actually still has curl to her, but she just needed to be washed and cleaned up. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash her. This will be a 2-part video, so go ahead and give that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. You already know. And then we're gonna go ahead and just finish curling her. I've done most of her, but I'm gonna show you guys really quick because I wanted to make this video as quick as possible. What I did to revamp her. And so once she's done and curled and dried and everything, the part 2 will be taking her down and seeing how she's looking and putting her on. Also with that, I just wanted in this intro to let you know that it's time. It's anticipated. I told you I'm going to do something with this wig. It's time to get her together, wear her. Summertime's here. This wig, I will say, is one of the best for me as far as the fit. It is a nice little tight fit. I don't have to worry about any of that. And I don't have glue. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the glue. But I'm actually waiting on my wig accessories, because my new wig, a couple of them, I want to be able to glue down and stuff. But we already talked about that. Like I said, if you're giving that thumbs up, like, and subscribing. Anyway, so basically just a shout out that we're going to get this wig together. I know you guys have been waiting for that, and we need to get this wig together. But we're going to go ahead and deal with the ponytail today, so stay tuned. Hey you guys, hey my loves, hey everybody, it's Harriet, aka Honey, and I'm back for another quick video, and I'm back. Here's that curly black wig, and I'm wearing it today for a reason. Anyway, I want to start out with this intro by saying I'm hoping everybody's staying safe. I know it's getting hot, summertime is coming, it's definitely getting hot. And I just want you to know, no matter what y'all do, I can't tell you what to do. You're going to do what you do. Just be safe when you do it, because you don't want to get sick. The worst part about it is to be sick when it's 80, 90 degrees outside. I'd rather be sick when it's cold. I got a reason to stay inside and want to stay inside. So anyway, I'm coming to you with this video because I have been telling you guys, and I know it's been anticipated, but you remember the curly ponytail that I had that was black and purple? This one? Well, I went ahead and I washed it, as well as this one, and I went ahead and curled her. And so I'm gonna just basically do this video showing you guys how to take your old ponytails, because you don't always want to throw them out. You can still wear them, and like, she actually still has curl to her, but she just needed to be washed and cleaned up. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash her. This will be a 2-part video, so go ahead and give that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. You already know. And then we're gonna go ahead and just finish curling her. I've done most of her, but I'm gonna show you guys really quick because I wanted to make this video as quick as possible. What I did to revamp her. And so once she's done and curled and dried and everything, the part 2 will be taking her down and seeing how she's looking and putting her on. Also with that, I just wanted in this intro to let you know that it's time. It's anticipated. I told you I'm going to do something with this wig. It's time to get her together, wear her. Summertime's here. This wig, I will say, is one of the best for me as far as the fit. It is a nice little tight fit. I don't have to worry about any of that. And I don't have glue. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the glue. But I'm actually waiting on my wig accessories because my new wig, a couple of them I want to be able to glue down and stuff. But we already talked about that. Like I said, if you're giving that thumbs up, like, and subscribing. Anyway, so basically just a shout out that we're going to get this wig together. I know you guys have been waiting for that, and we need to get this wig together. But we're going to go ahead and deal with the ponytail today, so stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get into it and talk a little bit. So, yes, this wig I went ahead and washed, and now it's just time to kind of just get her more fit to my face. Cut her a little bit just to make sure she's fit to my face because it's time to wear her. Also, what we got going on is I was watching the movie Car Wash, and so I'm just going through that playlist. If anybody wants to know, I don't have to worry about the copyright, but I will be looking into that, especially if you guys are supporting me and I can make it to my goal, then, it'll be good. So anyway, let me get her face forward. So what I went ahead and did was I did pretty much most of her, and so you can see that I've curled her and everything. And that's all I'm really doing, but I'm doing it a different way. And so that's why, just to save time and not make this video so long, we're going to go ahead and just do the process with this part. Now, this is the black and the purple. I hope that lighting, it looks kind of red to me. But I went ahead and washed her. Now, these are synthetic, you guys. You don't have to, do your most expensive stuff with it. So I use my basic Pantene Pro Feed No Frish shampoo, and then I did use my K&B conditioner. And right now all I'm doing is I'm going through to wet it again like I did, same process I did to every inch of it, just to comb her out. And always remember, you want to start at the bottom. I'm using this, I don't know what you call them, but it's by Annie. And you just want to start at the bottom so that we get, we don't want it to shed out a lot. You don't want to, mess it up too much by combing it out. But I will tell you one thing about this ponytail, you guys, and I've had her for about 3 years, and I don't wear her very often. That is one reason probably why she isn't that bad, I don't know if I've even worn her more than 10 times. I can't even really say I have. But I got her to wear in the summer, and I wanted to kind of wear more, less red and black. My favorite colors. So now I'm just going in with my wide tooth comb just to make sure. See, there's some kinks right there, and that's why I re-wetted her. And that's about good enough. So then the next step that I did was I took my wig spray by African Essence, and I just sprayed it. They actually tell you to kind of spray it away, not get too close. I hope you guys can hear me. But my music be kind of loud because I have the type of neighbors that want to be all in your business and stuff. Not in a good way. So, but then that was the other issue. I had did a video, you guys, with my red wig that I had just bought, and I did it on my laptop with my iMovie, and it just didn't even go the way it just didn't even go the way it was supposed to go. And so I was kind of upset, but it gave me the amp to go ahead and do this video. But I do have that video posted to my Facebook. So if you're following me on Facebook, which is Harriet Griffin, Honey Bear in parentheses, and my Instagram, that video is up there. It's a really good video, you guys. And so now I'm just going in with a little moisturizer. I wanted to use my Peak Luster spray, but for some reason it won't spray. So I'm just going in with my pure coconut oil. It's synthetic. And I could have went in with a little gel, but we're going to do a little spray at the end. So this is just to kind of help comb through it and soften it a little bit. And I do. Okay. So let's just brush through it, and I'm really just making sure that coconut oil, you know, is in there. So I'm gonna bring her back so you guys can see this process. Now what I did with the other side, I'm gonna do with the same side in the back. I did not do this to the front part, which is kind of like the bang part. You know how it's shorter than goes longer. Is I cut the ends. I cut about, I'm gonna say it was almost 2 inches. But I have some of the short part left in this, so I can show you how I curl the short and the long. So bear with me, as you can see. And I just kind of wanted to show you the brush. I hope I not a lot of shedding. I'm telling you guys, it's not. So here's the short part. See that? And then it gets longer. So this part, I'm going to go ahead and cut about, I don't want to say 2 inches, I'm going to say it was about 1 inch. I'm going to show you, but if I measured it at the most 1.5 inches, and that's just that raggedy end. But you see, I did want to show you guys, let me get that focused. It still had some curl to it. It kind of looked more natural. So there it is. And then I just went through and I combed it again. And I'm going to brush it one more time, get that coconut oil. There you go. And you see, I want to show you that it still had some curl to it. And I let this soak, you guys. When I washed it like I did with this one, I did soak it overnight. You see me? What I'm saying? I'm trying to find where to look at the lens. I'm doing this on my tablet. So you guys bear with me. Please give me your support on this one, because I'm so mad, but if it works, the lighting seems to be better to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But let's get into it, because I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, so now I did it 2 ways, as you can see, so I'm going to show you both ways. I used my curlers, but I ran out of them, and so then I ended up having to use my sticks. Now, I do want to show you about these curlers that I got from the health and beauty store, and I promise you I didn't pay more than 15 bucks for them, but I had got these because they're like that Velcro. So these are made for you to be able to curl and not have, you just roll it up. Let me show you, well, I'm going to show you, and stay. But I found out that for me, they're not the best. And as I was looking through these and I was curling the other half, you guys, there's a lot of shedding. And I'm looking at it, I'm lucky that it's not my real hair. This is from my wigs, because I have not used this on my real hair in a long time, and I won't now. Now this will be specifically for my wigs. So I just want to give you a shout out on these. I don't think these are very good for real hair, especially if you have fine and curly hair. So that's just my opinion. But I wanted to show you guys how I use this one. So I'm going to start with that one. And my whole point with this one, twisted these rather than braided them because when I braided them, they gave me that really, really tight crimpy curl as you seen what we did with the other wig, and I thought it was a disaster. But I twisted it, and I paid more attention to making sure that I got the ends curled right. So I didn't, you don't want to do too big sections, but they don't have to be perfect sections. Uh-oh. And I just twisted it, paying attention to getting as tight as I could to the root, you guys. You want that root twice, really tight, tight, because I want to not have to. I didn't flat iron this or anything, so I don't really want to have to do. The whole point of this is I just really want to have to add a couple of products to it. You don't really want to have to do much because you don't want to have to cut it out too much. So, and I try to get all the way down to the edges. That's why I did most of it already, guys, because I dropped that, so I know the sound's gonna be different. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But that's why I did most of it, just to speed it up, because this is repetitive. Even this little, just your ponytail, it takes a lot of time. And so anyway, I'm going in with this curler, and as you see, I'm going all the way at the bottom. And I'm paying attention to make sure, like, I don't want that fishtail. I want it to be perfect, and then I want to roll it up as tight as I can. Now see, these are made to where I'm supposed to be able to do that and leave it, but it doesn't work that way. So if you've been watching and following me, I've been doing like rubber bands, anything you get. This isn't about being cheap, it's just about making sure it stays. She's going to be on the mannequin head, so it's not like, you have to be perfected about it, but I'm just trying to make sure that it stays overnight. It would be ideal for me to kind of have one of those head dryers, but I don't, and this will dry. It's not really quite winter. So now we're going on to the long part, you guys. And with this, I'm going to have to use the other, these ones. So with this one, I'm going to start to the back, and I'm going to kind of not do them too big. I'm going to do them a little bit smaller just to make sure that they're tight. And I'm looking for my clip. I'm always looking for a clip, and I hate that. There's two right here. Okay. So I always like to just give it a quick comb and gather, make sure every little, I can get as much in there. And then we're just going right in. You see how I'm literally pulling that cap? That's how tight, whether you're braiding, twisting, or whatever, but that's how tight you want to try to get it, because once you curl it up and everything, it's gonna unravel a little bit. It is a ponytail, so, but you want your curls, to be on point as much as they can. When you take these out, the less work that you have to do, the better. So we don't want to have to really go in with no heat or anything like that. I'm just like, sorry guys. I'm trying to keep with the same playlist, just because now of the copyright, so you're gonna hear kind of like the same songs, or you should just let it play out and hurry up. But that's what I am sitting here doing. So, but I'm so glad I got to do this video for you guys. I'm so happy. Okay, so we're going in with this one, and I want you guys to watch how I do it. I'm still going in at the middle. If you have a different process, tell me. But I'm taking my time to make sure that every part of that edge, you see what I'm doing, is curled. And I'm kind of overlapping it with the other hair just to make sure that it stays down. But I'm trying to make sure that it's flat. I don't want that fishtail in. And then I'm just going up. I want to kind of keep it straight. I don't want I want my curls to kind of just be straight with a little curl. So I take the smallest part, you see, and I'm just wrapping it around as tight as I can. And then with this process, I'm letting these hang because we just want these to be simple curl. We don't want them to be Shirley Temple curled or nothing because we've already twisted them, so that's going to add a little extra curl to them. You guys have probably done this yourself, so you probably already know what it's going to look like. But like I said, I just really am hoping, you guys, I don't have to go in with the flat iron when this is all said and done. Okay, so you seen how I do it? Like I said, it's repetitive. This is about 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish these up. And you guys can listen to a little car wash. Oh, you guys know too. So you guys can actually, what would be good, leave me in my comments and let me know what music you think would be good, because I do have to worry about copyrights and everything eventually. And you see, I'm just pulling on that. I want that as tight as I can get it, because normally I would just run down these twisties like this, but I'm doing them tight. I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out, because I'm just hoping to myself, you guys, I do not have to, this would be nice to not have to like go in with the hot. So we got a couple more left. And then once we get this one done, which part 2 will basically be, yes, I will be having the makeup look on and everything, and we'll be we're going to take this out, and like I said, let's keep our fingers crossed that I don't have to go in with the curling iron. Again, that's my whole point. And I'm hoping that on my tablet, you guys, but if I can't, please bear with me. But I am hoping that on my tablet I can speed this part up when I edit it. I will, if I can. This clip is... But anyway, we're going to talk right through. Yeah, I'm going to make these, there's 3 more, so bear with me. I'm hearing that states are starting to let these cities up. I know this weather is hot. Everybody want to be outside, be back to work, getting money, But you guys, remember, be careful. And I would just suggest listening to the frontline people, you guys. Listen to the people who are fighting this, who, are actually out here, in the trenches dealing with it, because they keep saying they want us to stay home. But whatever you do, just be careful and think of being safe, because whether you fight this disease and you don't die, or you don't get it, you're one of the lucky, you could go around and fake, it doesn't matter. The whole point we got to think about is you don't really want to get it. You don't want to expose anybody else to it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going all the way down. You guys, it's funny because when I did that scissor cut, I did a pretty clean cut, pretty even. And then I like to straighten it out a little bit. It's like I said, this is more about making a straight up curl, but we want it as even as we can get it. and I'm making sure that's tight as can be. Now I'm going to split this last one up into two. Just because it's kind of thick. I almost could have did one, but... So... Actually, oh, yeah, that works out. Yeah, I could do that one more. Yeah.
We're pretty good at getting things done. We're pretty good at solving problems. COVID-19 is the biggest challenge we've had.
And it's funny, that's why I'm being quiet, because I was trying to go fast again. Slow down when you get down to that edge. But you see, I didn't do them too thick. And I do think that does make a difference as far as getting that curl you want definition. And so, like, I could have even kind of cut the edges a little bit more, but I got it. I just don't want that fishtail in. I want to keep it like straight as possible with that little clamp. That's what I'm trying to get. Okay. Now I'm filling him, and he's still a little damp. But what I want to go ahead and do at this time is just make sure that everything is as tight as I can make it, and then I want to spray it one more time with my wig spray, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. And if you're lucky enough, see, what I normally do is I put it kind of by my heater at night because it's still been getting cold, but you don't really have to. This should dry because it doesn't really need too much. So let me take her off right quick. There she is. Ghetto but nice. If we get the curls we want, you guys, it will all be worth it. So this is part one, and like I said, you guys, come back for that part two, and I hope you like her. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and start working on this wig that I might go ahead and just wash one more time, let it soak overnight, because I'm looking at it now and I like this part. I think we should just kind of fit it more to our face and kind of make it look, more natural, cut it a little bit. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys real soon. You better come back for part two.